think of ancient monuments as frozen in time, but in Egypt, the stones are restless. Across centuries, they've been dismantled, folded, and stitched back together by entirely different empires. Spread across over 200 acres in Luxor, this sprawling maze of towering obelisks and heavy masonry walls operated as the spiritual epicenter of the ancient Egyptian empire. Between 2022 and 2025, a joint French and Egyptian archaeological team took on the task of saving the crumbling northern gate of King Ramses III. To stabilize the entire structure, they had to painstakingly pull apart the heavy stone blocks one by one. Taking apart a 3,000-year-old ruin turns a static piece of architecture into an active archive. It exposes hidden layers that the original builders never intended for us to see. Near the gate, buried deep within a layer of late Roman mud brick, the team uncovered an anomaly. They found a small sandstone slab, about 24 by 16 inches, depicting a ruler wearing the traditional double crown of Egypt. He is shown performing a ritual offering to the local Theban gods, Amun-Ra, Mut, and Khonsu. But the man carved into that stone is not a native Egyptian pharaoh. He is the Roman Emperor Tiberius, a man who ruled from Italy during the 1st century. Tiberius rarely, if ever, visited his Egyptian province. So why would a foreign ruler, sitting thousands of miles away in Rome, commission a carving of himself dressed in local regalia to commemorate the repair of a regional temple wall? After the death of Cleopatra in 30 BCE, Rome absorbed Egypt as an imperial province. Because of the region's immense agricultural wealth, the Roman administration needed a way to exert absolute control without sparking a local rebellion. To keep the population compliant, the Romans tapped into the ancient Egyptian concept of Ma'at, the cosmic order of the universe. For thousands of years, local theology held that the pharaoh was the essential intermediary between humanity and the gods, the only failsafe preventing famine, disease, and total chaos. Tiberius employed a political strategy we call imperial translation. By portraying himself as a traditional pharaoh, he successfully disguised his foreign occupation. He intentionally projected himself as the legitimate protector of that ancient divine order. The stela functions as a highly calculated piece of political propaganda. In ancient Egypt, financing temple renovations and carving your face beneath a local crown yielded a far more stable, compliant province than simply deploying military garrisons to the streets. This strategy of building authority into the stones of Karnak had a long history. As archaeologists dismantled the Ramses III gate, they found an architectural palimpsest, a structure built over and rewritten. Peeling away the outer exterior revealed a hidden inner core with high-relief decorations from the reign of Amenhotep III, 2 centuries earlier. The time separating those two rulers was defined by a severe political crisis. Following Amenhotep III, a pharaoh named Akhenaten banned the traditional pantheon of gods in favor of a single sun disk, the Aten. This Amarna period threw the Egyptian state into deep theological and administrative chaos. By the time Ramses III took power, his regime desperately needed to project orthodox stability. To achieve that, he physically anchored his new construction to the celebrated pre-heresy Golden Age of Amenhotep III. Ramses III weaponized the ruins of his ancestors, burying a messy political chapter inside his walls to legitimize his own dynasty. The recent excavations also cleared a paved processional road that directly linked the Ramses III gate to the deep inner sanctuary of the temple. The long, imposing corridor of ram-headed sphinxes strictly dictated how people could approach the sacred center. This layout proves that Karnak operated as a highly structured theater. Every wall and pathway was designed to physically separate the ordered universe inside the complex from the unpredictable chaos of the outside world. Although separated by 1,000 years, Ramses III and Tiberius relied on the exact same strategy. Both rulers faced deep crises of political legitimacy, and both used the heavy, sacred masonry of Karnak to solve them. History shows that you cannot maintain imperial survival strictly through military conquest. To truly secure power, a regime has to physically build itself into the sacred architecture of the past.